Right now, the current state of Twitch is like a bag of dog shit on fire. It is a complete disaster. It's like the most degenerate reality TV show program ever broadcast, and the entire internet can't look away, myself included. I wanted to break down every single plot line going on in the Twitch drama sphere, but that would consist of more chapters than a Harry Potter book to it. Every single day, a new bomb gets dropped.
It's so funny. Switching from Asmon to Charlie. It's literally like, you look at the vibes that they put out, and you understand why these dudes are some of the most, like, universally appreciated dudes on the internet. In at least the circles that we're in. Like, I get what's going on here.
Every time you go to sleep, you'll wake up as if Santa Claus visited you, and instead of putting presents under the tree, he put coal and drama in your stocking. And for a lot of people that enjoy watching a shit show from the sideline, that's better than any Christmas present you could ever get, I suppose. So overall, I just thought it'd be helpful to be like an almanac here, a little guide to help you navigate through this wild web of wackiness that's been going on Twitch with this crazy soap opera. So I'm going to try and enter into a flow state here and explain it all as best and as quickly as I can. So I'm going to try and really tap into the avatar state here to drive home all of the important stuff happening there. So let's take it from the top. This story starts with an event called Shit Camp. It's the
Oh my
follow-up to an event
God.
that
He's going all the way to the top of the hour ad break. Which sometimes comes 9 minutes into the top of the hour where there's a 6-second ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5. Stop throwing your tomatoes at me! I'm suffering! Go 50-50 on the subs, all right? Top of the hour every hour. I take 100% of the tomatoes, but Twitch takes 50% of the revenue! If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5 or free with the Twitch Prime. Or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Meme Boy 118, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
that QT Cinderella hosted last year, where a lot of big streamers came together and did a lot of really fun IRL content together, and it was just a really memorable, really positive experience. So this year, QT Cinderella was putting on the sequel, Shit Camp 2022, and unfortunately, before the event even began, it was plagued by a bit of controversy because the biggest streamer in the world, XQC, had already said he'd be attending, he'd be going to Shit Camp this year as well, but last second decided not to without informing QT Cinderella beforehand. He didn't give like prior notice that he wasn't going to be going, so it caught her as well as a lot of people off guard. And I'm going to go ahead and give my take on this because this is kind of where blood started boiling a bit. This was like the first bit of drama to start this incredibly apocalyptic week off. I'm just going to play a clip from my stream where I briefly talk about it because I don't want to just plagiarize my own stream here, so I might as well just play the clip where I already talked about this. So it all started with Shit Camp. It all started with XQC not going to Shit Camp and not telling anyone that he wasn't going until it like happened. Which is very standard for XQC. Usually he'll say yes to anything he's invited to, but then not show up, but he doesn't tell anyone. Like for Creator Clash, iDubbbz didn't know he wasn't coming until the day that the event happened. He's not good at communicating. There's nothing wrong with not going. I just think he needs to be better at communicating. I don't think he does it maliciously. I really think he just doesn't think to do it. People like to try and spin it as like a malicious thing.
No, it's fucked up.
I don't get that impression. I really just think he is so focused on stream and content that things like checking in with people, updating people, he doesn't even think to do. It never at any point comes across his mind. Now, this event on its own was a big controversy, but it wasn't a massive one. It was frustrating to QT Cinderella and, organizing the Shit Camp. But overall, I think everyone walked away from this situation still on decent terms with one another. But it really set in motion a series of events that ended in an absolutely cataclysmic disaster for streamers. And it can all be traced back to one single event that happened at Shit Camp that was nobody's fault. Just a pure, innocent accident, a force of nature that no one could have stopped. E-Rob. E-Rob is another big streamer, and E-Rob attended shit camp. E-Rob made a joking threat to one of his longtime viewers in a chat. I believe it was offline chat. E-Rob made a joke about beating him up at TwitchCon. And Twitch banned E-Rob for this. He got a 7-day ban for joking with one of his viewers about beating his ass. And then Twitch eventually revisited this ban not long after issuing it, and they decided to increase the duration from 7 days to 30 days. E-Rob received
Insane.
a 30-day ban for joking with one of his viewers about beating them up at TwitchCon. And that's where everything went to shit. That's where we shifted to a different dimension of pure darkness, sadness, and filth. You know,
Bro, we always made fun of him for taking the L's. Turns out he was taking the L's for all of us. Okay? Electronic Roberto, quite literally holding the entire planet on his shoulders. Nobody understood that.
our entire timeline shifted from this one event. E-Rob's unjustified banning over nothing. E-Rob would have got a less harsh sentence if he got butt-fucked by that viewer on stream. We just saw Twitch give a 7-day ban to that girl that had sex on stream. E-Rob would have been better off filming a fucking sex tape live on stream with that viewer. He would have got a less harsh ban. Such an unbelievably silly ban, and this event was a lot like the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand and how that event helped kick off World War I. This was the catalyst for all of the shit that's been going on Twitch right now. So shortly after E-Rob's ban, there was a very public breakup between XQC and his longtime girlfriend, Adept. The two of them then went even more public with information around the breakup, even arguing in a Discord call while being streamed in front of an audience of 120,000 viewers, all waiting on bated breath for new, juicy, spicy drama. There was a lot of very private, personal stuff that was revealed, and it was a big deal for about 8 hours until the next bomb on Twitch dropped, which was Slicker and the scamming that came to light. I made a whole video about this because this is one of the biggest scams I've seen on a live streaming platform. I'll break it down to like the bare bullet points here. Slicker, very popular streamer for a time, was using his viewers as piggy banks. He would message a lot of his viewers and his mods with sob stories about like his bank being closed and how much he needs the money, and he was able to gather a lot of money from fans as well as friends. He reached out to pretty much all of his streamer friends and begged them for money and got money from them too, promising to pay them back, but only paying back very few of them. He spent it all gambling. He used roughly $300,000 of funds that he got from friends and fans and used it all gambling. So that all came to light, which then overshadowed the breakup stuff and the Slicker scam being the biggest news on the platform until the next day. That had about 24 hours worth of being Twitch's biggest controversy, so that had a pretty good run, all things considered. There was a lot of longevity there. The next day, this whole gambling situation started to bubble over onto Twitter, because this was such big news. Everyone was then talking about gambling addiction, like, look how bad slots are for you, look at what this streamer did. And it all ties back to Twitch allowing gambling on their platform. So then it became a big movement on Twitter with, the hashtag Twitch ban gambling, and a lot of people giving a lot of takes on, the proper way of handling gambling on live streams. And this started a war because there's a lot of popular streamers that do gambling. So then a lot of those streamers were feuding with streamers that were vocal against gambling, and they were clashing on Twitter all night. And then about 6 hours after that, we had another fucking massive bombshell drop with a different piece of drama outside of like the normal streamer category. This is chess. I made a whole video about the chess cheating scandal that's going on right now with the anal bead cheating hypothesis. This had a new development. To break that down, a chess grandmaster named Hans Niemann beat Magnus Carlsen, the #1 chess player in the world, in a shocking upset, and Magnus Carlsen withdrew from the tournament that he lost to Hans in and insinuated Hans may have cheated. So then speculation ran wild, and eventually people started to wonder, did Hans Niemann cheat by using a chess bot programmed into a pair of anal beads or a butt plug. So that's been like the big chess drama there. And 12 hours ago, 6 hours from the gambling fighting on Twitter, Hans Niemann and Magnus Carlsen faced each other in their first chess match since the controversy. And they were playing online chess.
Someone in the chat just said, I remember you VIP'd Hans Niemann once. Wasn't Hans Niemann a HasanAbi head? Is that who that was? And I was supposed to teach him how to get laid? Like how to get girls? How to dress and stuff? Fuck! The Chipotle salad was so... Ugh. I can't believe how fucking... His account is GM Hans N. We were gonna do Chad advice, like relationship advice, dating advice, stuff like that. And I think he said he wanted to be a part of it. Bro! Bro, last day. See, he said, I'm in need of Chad advice. Oh my God. He needed you when he needed me and I ignored him. Oh God. I've never had a Chipotle salad that was this fucking spicy before. That was crazy. Very strange. So did he actually cheat? No? By the way, this is just a VIP curse. Straight up. You VIP someone in this community, they'd leave, dude. Except for Cleric. And like a couple others. The HasanAbi head to shoving vibrating beads up your own ass pipeline. Sag. All too common. Wait, Slicker is VIP? No fucking way. Really? Not even a real... Where is it? Oh my God, they are a VIP. How do I un-VIP them? Okay, they're no longer VIP. There you go. Also, I'm going to un-VIP Hans as well. Not because I think he cheated or whatever. It's chess. I don't really care. Like, good on him if he cheated. Bad if he got... Wait, yo, check DMs. Uh-oh. Especially if he cheated by putting like a butt plug in his ass, like a vibrating butt plug. Like, respect. I just have too many VIPs right now. What is it? GM Hans. And okay. He's gone too. I just need more VIP slots for other people. Yep, there you go. One VIP gone, another one arrives, dude. Look at that. Your favorite FaZe Clan member has arrived. That's true. That is literally true. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Banks. Banks might be my favorite. Me and Brother Banks go way back, but FaZe Kaylee is probably one of my favorites, yes. There you go. Why do you have Raylo Black as a VIP? Oh shit, we should un-VIP her too. What's her username? Except I just VIP'd her. She's never going to be in here ever again. That's the curse. That's a VIP curse. Bro, we have an un-VIP list. That's what happens when I VIP people like Hans Newman. He never showed up ever again after the election was over. That was the last time he cared about it. Un-VIP Raylo Black. Okay, it's time. It's time. The great VIP purge is happening. It's time, dude. Un-VIP Raylo Black. It hurts. It hurts to do this, but sorry. Check mod chat. Oh, you have the unmod list and the un-VIP list. Damn, bro. I got fucking hella people that I VIP'd. What the fuck? I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. A lot of them are just girls. Every single one of them is just girls. Like, literally every single one of them. What the fuck? It's almost always... you know what it is? It's almost always a consequence of the you fucking simps in the chat. Every time there's a girl here. By the way, this doesn't pertain to Kaylee because I like Kaylee. I think she's great. She's cracked. But every single time I've ever interacted with a girl, I want to show you. Can you just send me a screenshot of just the un-VIP list and not the unmod list, please? Every single time there is a girl that I interact with, and I will show you the VIP list right now, and an un-VIP list, you will realize every single time there's a girl that I interact with, you guys are like, VIP her! It's just so obvious that I've like VIP'd these random fucking people. Goddamn simps. Every once in a while, I get a direct chat when I talk. Chat, Lamau. Also, stop begging for VIPs, you fucking weirdos. I think you underestimate how many women are in your chat. Hi. Anyway, let's finish this video.
Magnus Carlsen resigned after 2 moves. Magnus Carlsen rage quit his match against Hans Niemann right away, thus continuing this soft insinuation that he believes Hans Niemann is a cheater. So that spiraled chess into an even bigger pit of controversy because That is a big deal. That is very unprofessional. That affects the entire tournament, not just Hans, with him resigning like that. It's a very bad look. So the entire chess community was outraged with Magnus for this action because it's childish. It really is. To be that salty, mauled that hard, and still not have the confidence to say with your chest, Hans Niemann is a cheater and I refuse to play against him, it's a bad look. If you really believes he's a cheater, say it, and don't just go into the tournament and then rage quit and fuck it up for everyone else. It's very simple. If it was anyone besides Magnus, the repercussions here would be extreme. But Magnus gets a pass because he's the #1 player in the world, but the chess community isn't happy about it, and that's a still developing story, but that's the latest in the anal bead conspiracy for chess cheating. And that was the hottest news on Twitch because it was broadcast on Twitch. But that was the hottest news in Twitch drama for only about 4 hours. Because 4 hours after that, the fighting on Twitter reached an absolutely crazy climax. After getting into a disagreement with fellow streamers on Twitter, Trainwrecks TV released this tweet here, which made hefty accusations about one of the largest streamers being complacent in a cover-up of a sexual assault. This, of course, is a massive deal. This is no longer just petty internet drama. Sexual assault.
This white monster just jizzed on my face. What the fuck is happening? Sorry.
Is a crime, and it is something that should never be taken lightly. So this kind of accusation clearly had a massive effect.
Sorry, I'm getting my face ready. Hold on. Getting my face ready.
On the entire plot taken lightly. Internet drama, sexual assault is a crime, and it is something that should never be taken lightly. So this kind of accusation clearly had a massive effect on the entire platform. And throughout the course of the night, over like a 4-hour period, a lot of clips were surfacing. The victim of the story that Train was alluding to in the tweets also spoke out and went live to explain the story. If you'd like to understand more of it, I'd recommend going to her Twitter or watching her VOD. Her name is Adriana Lee. I'm not going to go into detail about this story in the video here because it's not just petty, goofy internet drama when it's dealing with something this serious. Obviously, this situation was a massive deal on the platform, and as of right now, it is still developing. And as I'm making this video, yet another massive bomb has dropped on Twitch that is creating drama. Twitch put out an official statement on their stance on gambling, and it seems like they have outright banned any kind of gambling involving slots and shit like that, which was their main category for gambling. In their statement, they said they're making an update to their policy effective October 18th that'll prohibit the streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the US or other.
Wait, sorry. We have an update on Hans.
It's really nice to see you here. What actually brought you here?
Motherfucker never needed Chad Vice to begin with, bro. He made his own. Turns out he made his own Chad Vice. Look at this guy.
Today to St. Louis Chess Club.
So we're out here supporting the tournament that's going on right there inside. We're especially here to support Hans. We got our fun little signs here, and yeah, just out here to show our support. We love him.
Create some buzz for the tournament in general. You know, it's a beautiful game, and not a lot of people know about it, so we just wanted to get some excitement going outside of the tournament.
Chess is not dead.
Absolutely not.
That's crazy. Hans changed a lot in these 2 years off Twitch. For the better, I hope. I mean, if he's beating Magnus, then yeah. Must have, right? Why are you throwing up Pepe Liz? Not good? Is he not good? Okay, I needed the Chad Vice from him, dude. Anyways.
Other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. These sites include Stake.com, Rollbit, Dualbit, Roobet. However, we may identify others as we move forward.
He was caught cheating twice, Lamau. Wait, really? I don't know anything about chess drama. I don't really care. Like, literally, it's fucking... It's a video game. Okay, it's the oldest video game. It's a game. I don't care.
We will continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker. So, for those that don't know, gambling on Twitch has been an absolutely massive category for quite some time now, specifically slots. That's where most of all of the gambling streams take place.
It's boring. It's boring. It's boring to me. Okay, it's literally no patches, no updates. It's like 4,000 years old. Okay, it's just like such an old fucking game. If chess was so good, why no chess 2? Get wrecked.
In the slots category. And the biggest sponsor of gambling streams on Twitch is Stake.com. The fact that Twitch put Stake.com in their statement by name is huge. They are paying millions upon millions of dollars for streamers to gamble on their site. They have so much sponsorship money that they've tossed around on Twitch, and the fact that they are now prohibited immediately cuts that entire thing off. I truly never thought Twitch would outright ban gambling like that. Now, of course, they did allow exceptions for like poker, sports betting, and fantasy sports, but I genuinely never thought that they would cut off slots, roulette, and everything there. That is a wild, big dick move there that is going to cause at least a month worth of controversy on the platform, because there's a lot of gambling streamers that just lost massive amounts of money from their Stake.com sponsorship deal, as well as just content, because streaming slots for a lot of streamers was the main source of their content for a while now. So that's just going to be a huge change for a lot of people on there, not only streamers but viewers, because there's a ton of viewers that only watch gambling content. So that whole situation there, that's a game changer. So it has been a fucking crazy week on Twitch. It's fucking wild. Hopefully this caught all of you up to speed. I gave you like the bare bones essentials to every story that's been going on recently. That's about it. See ya.
I'm announcing.
Not really that wild, but sure, okay. Dude, what the fuck? It is absolutely... Everything that he described is wild as fuck. What do you mean?